So your boy is holding it down, and here's what I want to get into, man. The whole Faizon love. He's not spreading much love lately, man. Now he's been on David East, rapper from Harlem's neck for a long time now. He's been G-checking David East for a while, calling him a fake Crip. Now he did this with other New York rappers, Dipset, calling them fake Bloods. My answer to Faizon love on this, man, is look at it like this, brother. All right, I'm in another country right now, right? They have McDonald's in another country. Now, I know McDonald's comes from the U.S. I know the culture around McDonald's in the U.S. means way much more than it does here in the Philippines, right? Even though McDonald's is here, I can't say that's a fake McDonald's because it still sell the same thing that's on the menu. It's still a McDonald's. It just happened to be a McDonald's overseas, all right? It's not fake. So you calling David East a fake Crip, you gotta be careful how you say things, man. Now, I understand on the West Coast, pimping and gang culture is big, okay? You know what I'm saying? I understand that it would never be taken as serious on the East Coast as it is on the West Coast, right? Okay, y'all started the pimping, all right? Jerry Curls, running the whole script that started in Oakland pimping. And then you got the gang culture, Bloods and Crips, that started in Los Angeles, all right? So that's on another whole level from guys that come from the East Coast, such as myself. We used to look at that and laugh at it. It's funny that we are now claiming those, but we used to make fun of that to the core. The way they talk, everything. Now you got guys in New York talking like they from the West Coast. But that's another whole subject. Just like mafia, drug dealing, hip hop, all are East Coast things that originated from the East Coast. We're the original trendsetters from that. But that doesn't mean it didn't expand towards the West Coast. Okay, now y'all won't be taking it as serious as we do on the East Coast, especially, the Italian mafia, drug dealing, a lot of crime that took place in the East Coast, especially back in the day, was basically from drug dealing. You had to be in the game to be like shot or, messed around with. Now it's just open season because the biggest problem with New York is that they don't set trends anymore, okay? We follow them now. Now you got the whole drill music, the whole drill gang culture spilling onto New York when it really originated from Chicago. That's a Chicago thing. We have no business copying those guys, trying to walk and talk like we from Chicago. We have no business try to walk and talk like we from L.A. But the truth of the matter is to call David East a fake Crip, that's like going to the East Coast and going to New York and saying hip hop started in the West Coast. I know a bunch of old heads will have some feelings about that, and rightfully so. We should have some feelings about that because, hey, we started it and it just transcended to your state, which is cool. But that's the same thing that happened to gang culture. So if you guys on the West Coast don't like that gang culture went to the East Coast, you shouldn't have came over there and spread that virus into the bloodstream of New York. The same guys complaining about it, you expanded your franchise all the way to the East Coast. So why are you complaining? David East is not a fake Crip, man. Now, rather he joined the Crips when he was young or older. Now, Love is claiming that Dave East joined the Crips when he was like a grown man, like 29, 30 years old. I think that's 100% stupid because why would you want to join a gang at that age? You should be already established and ready to know what you want in life. Gang culture usually is adopted by the young and the innocent. Or you're a young kid, you're 15 years old, 13, you're getting bullied. You need a crew behind you, so you join a gang. Okay, those are a lot of reasons why people join gangs, because they're victims and they need some backup, and they just need to even the odds, so to speak. You got your crew, I got my crew, but Dave East is a cat from Harlem, but he spent a lot of time in Queensbridge, my hood, okay? He got put on by Jungle and Nas, okay? So he knows a lot of guys that in the same circle as me and the same circle as Nas and, Mobb Deep and all that stuff, you know. So I can't say Dave East is a fake one, man, because he a certified Crip. You know, he got a stamp of approval by guys in California that's certified Crips, and and in Harlem. You know, it just spread to Harlem. You know, Harlem 30s is a real set. I mean, it's a real Crip set. Yeah, originated from the West Coast, but you open up shop, you open up business on the East Coast. So you're still a Crip. It's just like McDonald's, open up shop in international. You expand your franchise, you know. Things that negative can be expanded too. It's not just positive things that could be expanded too. So me personally, I think joining the gang is stupid. I think the whole gang culture is stupid. As a guy from New York, I still don't understand gang culture too much, like how a West Coast cat will understand it. But nevertheless, that's not meant for me to understand. You know what I'm saying? And on the East Coast, yeah, those guys are claiming Bloods and Crips, but they don't move like Bloods and Crips in LA. It's a complete different thing. They just use the name. But it still feels like an East Coast thing, man. And it still move like crews more than actual gang members, you know. But Faizon Love, you bugging, man. Dave East, the homie, man. You know, Dave East is a real one. He highly respected amongst certified gang members, man. Ain't nothing fake about David East. No, rather he joined the Bloods late. I mean the Crips late. Hey man, to each his own. I mean, I think it's stupid if he did, but I don't think he did. I think he joined the Crips when he was like 15 or something like that, you know. So that's somewhat understandable based off what I just told you about why young kids join gangs. But Faizon Love, G checking Dave East. What you think? Are you on Faizon Love side or Dave East side? Who's right and who's wrong in this? Just Prince TV out. Peace.